Hey folks, today we're going to be doing the purple sands cherry. I did already cut off this branch and then thought, oh my gosh, I didn't start filming. So that's where we're at. It didn't really have anything until out farther. I put it in here as a cutting, sunk down about maybe, that much. But it's growing nicely. I tried taking off the tips and all it's doing is growing the tips. So we're going to cut it back even further with the intent, of course, to grow good branches. I'm apprehensive cutting all the way back to here on this branch. So what I'll do instead is I'll take off this new shoot at the outward facing leaf. And this one here I'll take off right about there. So that way it's well, keep it off there. See what happens. Are you feeling a little back button? If not, this one will just take off and I'll have to do some revision there. So that's the bottom, however many portion, maybe the bottom third. Both those branches may just end up going one day. They're not particularly appealing to me, but we'll see what happens. All right, then we got this branch here. It's coming up. First branch that comes off is here. I don't mind it, but I want it to come down, so I'm gonna take it back all the way at that downward facing leaf. Risky, but not worried about losing it. Then I feel as if the leader for that branch is here, so this being that first branch, it's coming up. I want it to come out. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off above that. Nothing in the crotch there. I think I've been controlling the crotch growth. All right, then we got this one, which is the leader. I do want this to start to come up a little better. So we're gonna do that. A little more trimmed up. That's that branch, somewhat more trimmed up. Perfect, no, but better, yes, absolutely. I do see I've got a little bit of growth in here, so hopefully that'll take off. Swooping back around to the other side here. We got this branch comes up. I like it. This is probably leaf there that I want to take off because I want to kind of weep a little bit. And that will probably be one of the lowest branches on the tree once it comes down to it. That branch forks here, comes around to the back. I've got an underneath branch here, which I really like. I keep that going kind of down and out. And then I've got this kind of funkiness. I think I had another branch here and it died off. I might have bumped it and broke it. So I'm going to take this one off to a branch that again heads down. So that's very, very straight. Incredibly straight. I'm going to take it off to this one. What I can do is I can let it turn this way. My approach angle will be kind of here, I think. And then I'll just take it back. Nice to get a little bit of wiggle in the branches. Yeah, same thing here. I don't think I'm going to leave that much on there. That first bud's unreliable, but that second bud is the one I really want. In fact, if I can get another bud lower down here or here, I'd be very, very pleased with that. I do want to have some nice movement in these branches, which is why, this is why I want to cut this one back. All right, moving farther up the tree, it comes up, and then I think this is what I would consider the next branch. I want it to come out this way. So I'm going to risk it on this unreliable bud there. I do have a branch coming underneath here. I do like the idea of that. Two branches, sorry. But they're also on top of this one. I'm not sure I need those because that one's so nice and developed. So I'm just going to go ahead and say goodbye to both of those. Same thing with this. I don't think I need it. So I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to it. So a tiny bit. All right. Following the leader up, of course, I've done all this stuff. This is where it's kind of funky. So this would be my leader, but I don't think I want it as my leader. I think I want this as the leader. What I'll do is I'll take this off. And then just, yeah, I think that's better. I'm going to get my big cutters and we will do a big old cut on this one. I don't know that I hate the branches that are right there. They're nice, but I don't think it could ever flow from here into there. Those don't want to come out the right angle. I'll try this one first, though it's the more developed branch. See what exactly it looks like without it. Didn't even cut it. There we go. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Even if I took that, cut it back. Let's clean up this cut. I'll make that decision after the cleanup, right? Yeah. All right. It's a little more cleaned up. I'll take this back to where I would be pruning it, which would be there. Let's look at this. immediately I see that this branch is too long. Just fine. Kind of. Not really. I'm going to go ahead and give it the old. There. A little bit less long. I want a very upright tree. This is at a slant right now, but it's only because I planted it in a way that would suit the roots, which of course will need work anyways because you can see all the stuff that's coming up and around and everywhere else. This is probably not even connected to anything. More so I'm looking at this one will probably go, this one will probably go. If this or this is my leader, then the front will probably be here and will just be tilted up more like that. But then that branch kind of gets in the way. So it'd be kind of like there, where everything heads in. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think that the leader should definitely be heading in towards the center of the tree. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take this off. Oop, bad cut. Why am I not cutting through? Those are very, very bent. They're sharp, but they're bent. So I'm going to finish it up with that. All right, so now I've got my leader here. Then coming down, this is kind of a funky lump here. And because I like it, doesn't mean it's good. I'm going to go ahead and cut that off too. Sorry if my elbows or anything gets in the way. I think this one also needs to go in order to make better room for the rest of this tree. And then, let's see here. I still like this one. I think it's not too large for the tree. This one too. This one's very small and it's very low down. I'll just leave it and see what happens. If it dies, it dies. You know what? We're talking about it already. Let's just go ahead and say goodbye to it. No reason to hang on to something that's not going to be part of the final design when the tree is growing so well. It's got nice, healthy roots. It's got lots of sun. We are still in May right now, so this is awesome. It's a good time to do this. But this branch right here is the one I'm kind of concerned about. I think that this is very thick. I don't think I want that movement up in that way. I don't know how well that's going to heal over there. But for now, I will leave it. This is our Purple Sands cherry, all pruned up. Hopefully the audio was good. I also did put the windscreen stuff up to kind of make a division between what's behind and this right here. My light's not perfect right now. I'm filming a little bit early. Got out of work real early today, so I figured I'd get started. Just in a training pot, nothing crazy there. I do have a pot in mind for this. In fact, I'll grab that. I'll grab the pot I want to put this in. I think it's nice to, keep goals in mind. And I'm between two, really. I think I know exactly which one I want to use. Because this one's already grown to a point where I think I like its, basically everything. So I'm between this one right here. We'll turn it so you're kind of looking at the front again. So I'm between that one, which I think is quite nice, and this one, which I think will be absolutely amazing. You can imagine that one coming out of here. I think that's the right way to go. I think as far as colors, it's not so similar, but it's just close enough to kind of set things off. And where this becomes darker in purple, this becomes darker in blue. I think it'll just look so good. So this won't be this year. This will definitely be next year. But I think this is the one it's going to go into. This is just a candle holder. I'll probably drill holes in and try to use the pot. I just don't know what tree I'll use it for. Maybe I'll use it for a willow. Maybe I'll use it for a crepe myrtle. But as of right now, it's just an extra bowl. So I appreciate you all joining me. I hope you enjoyed the purple sand cherry I've got going on here. I hope you enjoyed the trim up on it, and happy growing.